Hey guys, Jason Nedved back for another course of fire with Nedved Precision Shooting for the NRL22 monthly course of fire. It is for the September course of fire, just came out. I'm on top of it this month. No, this is not another new rifle. It is still the TS Custom. I just put it into a different chassis. I'm just kind of moving some stuff around. Did get the mag all tuned up for that, or the L3i mag tuned up for that, and vice versa. So we should be good to go. And I did sight it in this time. I did check 50, so we shouldn't have the 0.2 height difference. So let's get right into it. So back to school, stage number 1, you got a target at 80 yards, 1.5 and a 2 inch. I made a little purple mark, so it's the purple target out there. On the start signal, you'll build a position on the 55-gallon barrel and engage target with 2 shots, then move down to a prone supported position, engage the small target with 2 shots, and repeat the sequence till all 12 shots have been fired. So we know the L3i mag can handle that. And so it's just going to be counting. I'm just going to have to count 1, 2, or yeah, count my shots, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I should end back down there. Because when you get to bigger matches, that is called coaching. When you ask what shot am I on, or even time now, you can't get time while you're on the clock because that would be called coaching. So the way I'm going to approach this, you see I got my bipod as back as it will go, because I'm going to bipod it on here, and then I got all of this for my bag support. So if I run it all the way back, I'm going to hit somewhere in there for my rear bag. I use the pint size sticky for anything that I do prone, and then I got my schmedium for my barricades and stuff, but I'm just going to use the pint size on this one. The only thing I am missing is my timer, so I'm going to go get that and we'll get going.
One eternity later.
All right, so as you hear it sing, we got the timer up, we got elevation dialed, we have wind figured out-ish. Oh, we got a good educated guess with the Kestrel. Parallax is dialed. Timer's up for 2 minutes. I got my pint size. Let's get a mag in, huh? If you haven't seen these, I got them up on the website. They're a mag block that's allowed by the PRS because you got the little thing that goes in the chamber. And if you got a round in your chamber, it won't allow that to go forward. So you can definitely tell if the gun is safe or not. Works with rimfire and centerfire. So those are going quick, but it is a nice solution that just goes in there, switch them out, we're good to go. So let's get after it. See, I got plenty of room for my bag, so go for the large one twice. See our wind call. Need some more wind. Okay, so 1, 2. 3. Uh-oh. Well, I thought I had this mag tuned. There you go. Well, when I said tuned, it worked in the gun room. Never took it outside and ran it, other than sight it in. Oh, come on. No, now she's gone. One more. Now we gotta hurry because of the mag issues. Huh. Why are you doing this? I think it went over the top again. There we go. And we're out of time. But let's just finish it off as if we didn't have meg issues. Oh my gosh. I think what needs to happen is I'm going over the top. That's why you try stuff before you go out. But yeah, that's the theory of it, is going back and forth like this. Oh, she got caught again, and a nose feed. She's not sitting right. At least you can say my wind call is good. All right, so there's that stage with meg issues. The big thing is just to work through it, but I'm gonna get that figured out real quick. I just need to adjust the back of this just a little bit is all. Just that, and we'll be good to go, and we'll get the next one set up. All right, we have stage 2 here, another 12 round stage, so we'll see if I got that meg tuned. I shot 10 rounds out of it, and I had to adjust the back just a little bit, but it worked. But you never know. That's why you practice this stuff at home. So stage 2 gets class. You got 85 yards. You got 1.5 and a 2.5 on a double hanger. The only thing I don't like about this, and hopefully they don't ever have it at a championship again, because it screws up points other places. 10 points for the small target, 7 points for the large target. I understand why for the newer shooters. It is great to have a fallback plan. But when you're going to win, obviously you go for the smallest target to get the most points. Go big or go home. So on this, the start signal, build a position on the tank trap and engage one of the targets with 3 shots. Repeat this from 3 more unique positions. Positions available are 3 tank trap tips in the center of the tank trap. Note, call out which target you're going to go so the RO can hear you. All right, so this one's pretty easy. Like we talked about before in other videos, we need to talk about your game plan, where you're going to go and when. Since we're going for the small target, you might want to start in the center. That is going to be your most stable position. Shoot the small target. Hopefully you hit it, but then you can get your wind call off of that, your most stable position. Then you can come up here and go to town on your tips. So obviously going to be using the Schmedium heavy fill, and then I got the Pro Plate on there from Gray Ops, obviously all on the website. And what was it? 85 yards, so a couple yards further, so just add a couple tenths, and for the last one, we should be good to go. Let's just check that real quick. I got my Kestrel that I have all my data in, as hopefully you guys are using as well. I'll just put in 85 yards, put everything else the same, put that kind of wind. So yeah, I was right, 1.1, about 2 tenths right. There we go. So now that we got that, and we have our meg hopefully tuned, ready to go, we're going to start in the center, then we're going to go up, then that one, and this one here. At the pink one, I believe it is, ish. And let's go, give it 2 minutes and get going after it. Let's go. Oh, maybe. There we go. Let's see, pink one, small one, obviously. Oh, of course, the first one. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So the wind didn't look like much. Maybe a tenth. Ugh. Run into something. Really? Oh, then we got this again. I need that round. So I do not have an extra meg out here. So that was 1, was a miss. 2, 3. Where are you? 2, 3. Okay. Same center, name at the bottom of it, apparently. Oh, of course. 1, 2, 3. Finally, we hit one. Huh. Well, Meg's still getting broken. It is a brand new one off the shelf, so I will give it that. But have some time left. We dropped a couple in there, just trying to figure out the wind. I felt like they were good shots, but you guys be the judge of that there on the camera. So that is stage 2. I really like tank trap. I seen Matt had a whole course of fire of just all tank trap barricades. I wish I could have made it to that. That would have been a lot of fun. But let's get stage 3 set up and get going. All right, stage 3, riding the bus. This one's just 10 rounds. I'm trying to think, did I even reload? Yeah. So we got 10 rounds on this one. You have several targets downrange. You got 60 yards, 80 yards, 100 yards, 5 targets down there. You have to, on the start signal, to build a position on the tire stack and engage targets near to far, large to small, with 1 shot each. After 5 rounds have been fired, switch to support/weak side and repeat the same target arrangement. So then going from near to far. And then support side, weak mean opposite eye, shoulder, hand, all that stuff. Obviously, but you can use your right hand to run the bolt, but it is a little more difficult. So, like we did with the barrel, I just ran my bipod back and kind of measured it, and then used all this as my pint size rear support and find all these targets. They are pinkish red, maybe. They're on with the doubles. So we will get into that. And I see the wind going that way, but who knows? So let's get the timer going. There she sings. Got the dope card on there. Got the first one dialed out. Parallax kind of in between them. 2/10. We're gonna go straight up for wind, see what happens. And yeah, 60 yards should be fine. All right, let's go. So just bipod it there. I'm gonna be too high. So I love the SkyPod. You just hit that, you're good to go. All right, it said large to small. Oh my goodness. Is it just the first one? We know this story.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
All right. Large, small. Next on the left side. Okay. And then 9/10. Rushed it. Missed it. Maybe the wind's now picking up. Who knows? I definitely feel it. So it's 4/10. Okay. Come back to here. Now use this hand. Okay, and then 9/10 over here. Let's hit these two this time, huh? Plenty of time. I think it said 1.7. See, I thought I had a bad trigger press, so I went with the same wind. There we go. So, not bad. I just got on my knees with my knee pads, so that's not a big deal. The Megs was running a little bit better. It just feels like it's getting better each and every time. Shouldn't have dropped those two. I know the wind's picking up, but just the other ones were confusing me because it was dang near straight up. So yeah, there's that. But if you can, it's a lot more stable if you got your bipod like that and this. And if you didn't see, I was too high on the SkyPod. You got these pins on the side that make it go spread eagle or not. Flap its wings, whatever it felt like I was doing there. But all I did is just push that in to get me lower so I could see my target without having to put this bag vertical. But just didn't catch the wind, but now we know that for next time, hopefully. But, you know, I didn't think there was wind because we shot over there and there wasn't. So, I don't know. We'll get it figured out next time, hopefully. So, let's get it set up. All right, stage 4. We have summer's over. God, it feels like it. It's warm here. Feels like it just started. Standing rifle, you're all in your hand, yep. On the start signal, build a position on the 5-gallon bucket and engage the KYL rack at 40 yards, large to small. And then for 1 shot each, and then the far target 1 shot. I do remember I painted the KYL this time because I was moving it and I happened to have the paint in my hand. Anyway, move to the 2-gallon bucket and repeat this sequence. So, got my dopes, down 10th, up 6/10. So, boom, boom, boom. And then the far, and then, yeah, do it again. So, I don't know. So if we can get a little gamey here, we could use these as rear support and just bipod it. Put the bag on here. That'd be a lot more stable than putting a game changer on here. It's always more stable using your bipod whenever you can. But I think what they want you to do is bag up there. But you get what I mean. You could definitely, even with your regular SkyPod, go like that. Or get my triple pull out and do that. Boom, boom, boom. Move over. Yeah, that would be super simple. Use it as rear support. But I don't think that's the intent of it. So we'll play. So anyway, let's get a mag in this time. And large to small. Dial up 7/10, and then shoot the far one once, and then go to that, and then do it again. Easy, right? Easy, in theory. So, let's get after it. So just a medium, heavy fill. Get up here, use my leg to try to balance that, or help rear support. Let's see where this goes. If it wants to come back down. A little left. Count it! Go up 6/10. We got plenty of time. Dial here. We're going to aim right this time, but now the wind feels dead. So I aimed a 1/10 right, and so about 3/10. Go down another 1/10 to the 40-yard dope. Get the gun set, and then hunch over here. Obviously the leg is not working this time, but I can't do that Cobra position yoga stuff. Putting pressure on my scope here, just to get it down just a little bit. More steady here than I was up there. Yeah. Go up to that, dial that. Over there, hold 3/10. There, a little high. That's 30 seconds left. So, no, I don't practice yoga. The only time I practice yoga is on the weekends when I'm shooting. I do work out every morning, but that is not stretching. Very minimal stretching. But there is that. Pretty simple. The big thing is on this, if you can, use your knee as rear support to steady that, but we've seen I was more stable here. I was putting a lot of pressure up here. That's just the way I was taught to hold. We'll demonstrate here for a second. So instead of holding your plate and pressing down on that, try and manipulate that, work up on top, it takes less effort, and I was just pushing down a little bit to roll that in to get steady on that target. I don't like down here because it seems like it takes a lot more pressure. See, it's not leaning over, but then over here, I can get more pressure. That's why I got the level up there. That's why I got these. I don't want to manipulate the scope at all. So, diving board. But yeah, let's get the last one set up, shall we? All right, so we have the last stage here, stage 5, and it's getting bright and hot. Back to school struggle. New routine for the whole family. So on the start signal, build a position on the ladder, engage the targets near to far with 1 shot each, move to a new rung, and engage far to near. Repeat the sequence 2 more times. So 12 rounds. Let's make sure we got 12-ish. Okay. Okay, so we got that. And near to far, so then you do double tap the far and then come in, but you got to move rungs first. I know that was a discussion last weekend. But, so it is 12 rounds. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because I don't like that one as much. I can feel the wind picking up, so we're definitely going to hold right. Like I said, 50, 87, 100, and then come back. I got it written here. And 50, 0, parallax-ish there, and then we'll crank it over. So we got parallax for 50 yards now, and then I will move it near 100 for the other 2 engagements. So I know where the 50's at. The rest, not sure yet. But ladders are always fun. Ready? Let's go. Get it out like that. And we're going to start low. Some people like gravity working with them, but are you kidding me? But I like to make sure I'm at a steady position. So then I'll lose parallax for these 2. More wind. Got it. There it is. Oh. 0.7. Okay, and then move rungs, but we're going to double tap that one. So we don't need to dial back down. 1.2. Then back to 0, parallax down. See if we can hit this. Don't know how I missed it the first time. Now we can stand up, get out of that awkward position. Okay, 1.2. You see how I don't even have to get off the rifle to dial. It's always nice. And then 1.7. And then stay at 1.7. Go up to here. I'm just glad the mag is feeding better. Better and better every stage. So that's nice. Hold over due to wind. 1, 2. And then back down to 0. Parallax back. There you go. 12-ish rounds. Yep, I thought we had 13. Okay, so that was the NRL22 Course of Fire for September. Wind got me on a couple. I hope it wasn't my trigger press. It didn't feel like it was my trigger press, but it could have been. Hopefully it wasn't. But it was fun. Good course of fire. Always fun getting out and shoot. Get this rifle up and going. That's why it's important to practice. Make sure your mags are tuned correctly. Like I said, it was getting better and better at every stage. But yeah, like I was saying on this one, some people like using gravity just to kind of go down. I prefer to get the stable position. make sure it was the wind and not me wiggling. That is the reason I missed. So I make sure I got the good trigger presses, then we're good to go. But hey, Instagram, I've been updating that more and more. So check out that, Nedved Precision Shooting, and obviously the YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff. So like, subscribe, comment, it really goes a long way. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys at the range. Thanks, guys. Glad one of them went well.